know what, yeah? I'm actually glad Sam's not here today because this guy is too optimistic, bro. This guy, like, don't get me wrong, in life, I'm a half glass, half full type of guy, yeah? But you see this guy, Sam, every day is optimism, bro. And I'll be real with you, yeah? I know we just won 2-0, but that was rubbish, bro.
Yeah.
That,
Real
that's
talk.
poor. That's
Cat,
poor.
cat.
You see, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you're here with me, Bruce. You get me?
Yeah.
Anyway, people, you know how the thing goes, innit? Road to 500. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow the socials. You see it running down the bottom of the screen. Come on, man. Get us to 500, man. You know the thing. And my boy Bajan Bruce is in the building today. Come to hit you with the realness. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no Delulus. You get me? So, yeah, bro. Back to the thing now, bruv. That was bad for me. That wasn't a great performance.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I mean, to be fair, what was worrying me, as it always does all season, is the fact that we're keeping the ball, there's no threat, and you're just seeing them one attack and it just looks like it's all gonna fall down like Kanye West, bro. It's mad.
Cancelled, visa denied. Yeah, bro, I feel you, man. I feel you. It's just like for me it was just a boring game. Like, don't get me wrong, there were moments like we're gonna get onto like the great moments of the game, but
Of course.
it was just moments. Like, it wasn't. I just feel like a better team. We're struggling, bro. Like, and the PTSD is real, man. Like, second half, like,
That 2-go up business, listen, until the referee blows the whistle, we could lose the game in like 3-4 seconds, bro. Somehow we'd concede 3 goals. It's mad.
trust me, man. Like, I just didn't fucking think that game was ever secure. Do you get what I'm saying? I felt like that game was always in jeopardy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if Fulham were a better side and they're more clinical, they score a couple of those chances they created, man.
I actually think personally they just weren't at it enough today, and that was what allowed us to go on and win the game. Liverpool fans will watch this and think I'm just being a moody guy, like, in it, but it's really not that. I thought that Anthony Robertson didn't give himself didn't have a good account of himself today. He's normally a lot better.
Yeah, he normally troubles Anfield, didn't he?
Yeah. I just didn't think he was really at it. I thought like Iwobi just was kind of going through the motions. Those pretty much their players, that Wilson as well, just never really got on the ball today. So that in itself kind of helped us. But boy, I know we'll get onto the second half because my God, the second half, my mate,
They dominated us in that second half, bro. Like, let's just call a spade, man. They were the better side in that second half. And yeah, there were moments in the game where we could have put it to bed, but like I've been saying for the last however know how long, we're just not clinical, bro. We're just not clinical. Like, we just don't take chances when they come. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
look, for me, the first 20 to 25 minutes, we looked okay in the sense that we were pressing and stuff like that. But then, and we were pretty much pinned. They were pinned in their half at one stage. But then we never looked like scoring, if that makes sense. Like, and then all of a sudden, it was like ping, ping, ping. They were down the other end of the pitch, and actually nearly score. Like, I'm like, what is this?
yeah,
Heaven forbid if they did score. I'm like, where's our goal coming from?
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's moments of magic that we're relying on this season, and we got a moment of magic from the young boy Rio Ngamoa. I mean, wow, what, like, I don't even know what I can begin to say to describe how wonderful a football player this kid is, man. Like, he's just so positive. Like, I don't think there was a time where he got the ball where he wasn't trying to attack. I think like that was the first time they kind of left him a bit 1v1 because they were doubling up on him a lot. Yeah, like, you standard practice when a winger gets the ball, double up on him, and he had Castagna on toes, bro, when it was 1-on-1.
Do you know what I was going to say? What he done, which was like a breath of fresh air, was you're 1-on-1 with your man, have him isolated and just kill him. Like, that is it. You have him out there and it's almost like, oh my God, get me back up, innit? But
Yeah.
and that was what I like to see. Every time he was trying, every time he was doing a thing, I loved it, man. It was a breath of fresh air, honestly. We don't have that.
Trust me, and I know it's mad to be like big Liverpool Football Club and we're looking to a 17 now, isn't he? He's 17.
Yeah, 17.
17-year-old kid to like save us, if you like. I think it's a bit crazy, but he's the truth, man. He's the future, and that the way he took that goal, like wow, just wow, man. The cultured finish, man. The way he just bend it in the corner, like use the defender as a shield. It was a beautiful goal, man.
He knew exactly what he was doing. To be fair, not long after that goal, he gets the ball again and kind of goes to do the same thing. And I think if there was a bit more conviction, he probably would have got it, to be
Mm,
honest. So it's just a bit more belief. I think obviously he does a lot of step overs and everything like that, but it's just the fact that today, finally, as you said, and I'm gonna just jump on the back of it, he was able to isolate that guy on the back there, and it was curtains, bruv.
mm.
Absolute curtains.
And then he has a hand in the second goal as well
Of
because he
course.
does the same kind of thing, and then he just
Thank
stands it
you.
up, and then it's a good touch from Gakpo to set up Salah, and Salah does what Salah done what Salah used to do. I'm not gonna say what he does, what he used to do, because I was watching him all game, and he looked like a vets footballer playing with the kids, like
Wow.
to a degree. Like for me, from what I'm seeing, the drop
Wow.
off is so bro, the drop off is so great that he just looks off the pace when he's running, when he's tracking back, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not I don't wanna, I'm not
Mm,
jumping on Salah, like saying this,
mm,
that. I'm just saying like every week I see him play,
mm,
the decline is just more and more obvious. But
mm.
you know what? Props to Salah. I'm glad he got a goal today. He was left out midweek. He got a goal, made him smile. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Anfield loved that. Kop loved that.
Of course.
Celebrating his name. I want him to get goals in every home game that we have from now until the end of the season, because obviously it's his swan song, in it. So
Yeah,
yeah, a
yeah.
big up Salah for his finish today, man. We're used to seeing that from Salah, man. Someone else I want to talk about from the first half is Jeremy Frimpong, man. That guy, man. I like that. I like this guy, man. This guy, he's just head down, get to the byline, get that ball in the box, man. He does it so well. He's so rapid.
Do you know what, yeah? I'm gonna be on the flip side of this. He sometimes really irritates me though, bro. So basically what I see in him is I see he tries to get his head down and you know what? At times it's more so on the defending side, like,
Mm.
innit? Which kills me, like, because I just find that for a small player, he doesn't find ways in which to kind of use his kind of I don't know. The best way of putting it is like that's kind of like something that's kind of coming up against you. So I'm trying to find a word, a phrase, so to speak, that would say it better. Like, but he's just like I don't know, man. When we're at the back, he doesn't fill me with great thing. And
Yeah,
going forward, he does do it, but sometimes it looks like he doesn't have a brain. I don't know. It makes me think. I'm not trying to be horrible here.
no, I know what you're,
I don't
but
know.
I
It's just
know what
like
you're saying. I know
enough.
what you're
Like
saying. Defensively, he's not an out and out right back. I
nah,
think out
nah.
in Germany, he was so offensive, and he was obviously they were dominating teams a lot. So he was a lot. He's more of a winger, in my opinion. He's more
Yeah,
suited to a winger role. So I understand what you're saying. Defensively, he doesn't fill you with confidence. You see what I'm
nah.
saying? But going forward, yeah, he does run with his head down. He does have his head down a lot,
Yeah.
but he manages to pull the ball back into dangerous areas. He doesn't need to look. He just knows the areas to put the ball in, and it's down to the rest of the team, in my opinion, to attack those areas: front post, penalty spot. Do you know what I mean? Edge of the box. You need to have men in all those spaces for when he gets the ball.
Yeah, he did a nice. I think there was one bit in there where he does a cutback,
Mm.
and I think we should have done better from it. But yeah, he does. I think I don't know. I think I'm being really harsh, but I just think obviously it's the first season. It's been very kamikaze at the club, like bit mad. It's all over the place. Injury wise, he hasn't done too well. So I can cut him to a little bit of slack. But yeah, I don't know. I expect more from guys. I like to see a bit more control, man, down there. You're a pro. You shouldn't be this. That's Milan Barros stuff. Down, bro. I mean, you know
Wow.
where the ball is.
Wow. Barosha now. No, I hear you. The jury's out for you with Frimpong, but
Defo.
so far for me, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing from
Nice.
him, and I think there's more to come. And I feel like with Salah leaving, and there will be a replacement coming in, but I feel like with Frimpong there, that's a backup. Hopefully, we get another right back. The Irish kid wants to stay fit.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be good to have him there, and Frimpong can play further forward, and he's a real outlet for me, man. He's got a good engine, man. He can get up and down the pitch, but yeah, yeah. For you, jury's out. For me, I'm quietly happy with my man still. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
fair play. Look, I even made a note here where I found second half, he makes a lovely overlap. And
Mm.
again, he causes some problems in the second half there. But yeah, I think I wouldn't mind you speaking about Sobo though.
Oh,
Soberslide,
man.
because Soberslide, for what happened the other week with that nonsense, yeah, with the end of
What
the
with
game and
fans?
he's giving all that stuff. At times though, yeah, I just don't I hate the way he gives the ball away. I don't know if anyone else sees it like, but sometimes he's and don't get me wrong, he gave it away, but he was quick to win it back
Mm.
in one and it actually gets us on attack. But I just find sometimes he's so complacent, like man. I don't
Mm.
know. I find if the game is like if it's a game where we're playing like, I don't know, a Paris Saint-Germain or just a team that's a he sometimes disrespects teams, and I don't like that. I want him to be. I think it was Carragher said the other day something about being. I don't
Being
know.
humble off the football, being arrogant on the ball.
Yeah,
When you're outside of football, being humble off the pitch.
yeah. But
Yeah, I
what I
get.
want you to do is in every game's the same. Whether you're playing Fulham, whether you're playing Bournemouth, whether you're playing bottom of the league, yeah.
Mm,
Let's not try and do this stuff where you're gonna try and do extras
mm,
because these guys are hungry. So
mm,
just do what you do the basics, do it well, and that's it. That's all I ask.
mm.
Because he's someone that everyone goes on about. Rightly so, he does the running and all of that stuff. But sometimes we need players like him. He's actually technically a senior player, like, isn't it? He is. He's a senior guy. He's young,
That's
but not that
crazy.
young.
That is crazy to say, but you're actually right, especially with the likes of Robbo and Salah going out the
They will
door.
go in.
Behind obviously Van Dijk, Kanate, then it's kinda he's
Just so,
kinda in
when you
that
look
mix.
around,
Yeah, you're right.
you know what I mean?
Mm,
It's kind of crazy, and it's more so. McAllister's one of those players, but he's not really playing as much, and he's not playing like this guy's meant to be playing that well. So if you're
mm,
playing that well, you got to lead by example, innit? It's not that
mm.
Virgil's the captain and like Robert's the vice. You got to
Yeah,
lead by example as well,
I
innit?
yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I want more. I want more.
No, I hear you, man. For me today, like I said, the whole game was just a bit labored. It wasn't the midfield didn't really do nothing special.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I see where you're coming from. Like, even talking about Curtis Jones, like he was quite
Yes.
comfortable in midfield today. Like he looked okay, but then I looked at who we were playing, and I was like, okay, makes
You
sense.
get it.
Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? But you put Curtis Jones in that six against a better team, against City, Arsenal, maybe even like a Chelsea United.
Swamped.
Yeah, exactly. Do you see what I mean? So,
I,
yeah.
I get why he's done that today though, because obviously we
Oh,
got the game in the week, and
but
he's trying to ting in it.
even that to me is ludicrous because he's making wholesale changes. Yeah, okay, them man put in a shift. Yeah, in
Yeah.
Paris. Yeah, last week. Yeah, well, Wednesday. Sorry, but let's be honest. I hope you're resting them because they're tired, not because you think you're gonna actually win it on Tuesday, bro. Because that's a myth in my opinion. That game's done and dusted, bro. Like so, you
If
you might as well just play your best players.
if they do anything like what they done, which they will do in that last game, like I say, that Paris Saint-Germain, not to go on about old stuff, but they were doing stuff that you're told when you play football never to do, like throwing the ball in the middle of the pitch rather than working the line and stuff like that. And they're using it to their advantage, which is mental. Like it's like they're meaning to do that stuff. It's crazy. What
Yeah,
chasing shadows? It's the
yeah.
most we've run. We're just chasing.
I know.
Wow. Wow.
It's crazy, but like you said, not to go too deep into the Paris game, but
Now,
yeah, like it's for me, it's a wrap. There's no way like we stand a chance. We're not the team of what year was it? I mean, we played Barca and we were like 3-0.
oh yeah,
We're
nah,
not that team. We
nah,
haven't. We're not
nah.
that special. So it's
So
it's
my,
a gone.
so my thing to you is, come obviously end of like come May, do you think we make that top? Is this top five now? It's been
Yeah,
confirmed.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I said I hope he's rested players today because of
Yeah.
they're in the red zone and not
Yes.
Tuesday because
Yeah.
now in the league you play your best players because
Yeah.
we need to consolidate that top 5 spot. That's got to be because whether you're slot in or slot out, we need Champions League football in it. We're Liverpool. If we
Facts.
want to attract the best players, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We need the Champions League. So yeah, we definitely got to make sure we're getting that top 5 spot, man. You know what I'm saying? Because no Champions League football. And the thing is, you know what's mad, yeah? I'd rather no Champions League football for the purposes of
Don't
like,
say free run.
yeah, yeah,
Don't
yeah,
say free run.
yeah, just that free hit out of the league. But I know what Champions League football means to players, what it means to the club, money wise, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Like, I just we're not good enough to be in both competitions. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like this season we just made up numbers, which is okay. It sounds mad because we're in the quarterfinals, but yeah, I mean, how good have we been in the Champions League?
The,
We haven't. Do you know what I'm saying? Who have we
the fact
played?
the fact that we managed to finish third in that and we're like fifth in the Premier League is mental to me. Like I still couldn't get
Yeah.
my head around that we and Spurs finished fourth.
Mm.
These guys are fighting for their life.
Yeah, it is crazy. And it is anyone else like who watching this would be like, Rabbit, you lot, you finished in the group that, but
Yeah.
if you watch Liverpool play and the performances, you know,
Mm.
like we've ridden our luck this season, like to be where we
Massively.
are. Like
Massive.
Sam said it before in the league, if teams weren't as bad as what they are around us, we ain't where we are now. So
No
because
way.
everyone else around us is just as crap and
Yeah.
inconsistent, that we
Mhm.
are where we are. I mean, look where United were and where they've come from and where they are now.
I
That
know.
just everything, man. Do you know what
We
I'm saying?
do we I think next season though, I think we need Champions League and I
Mm.
think that we need the squad, yeah, is short now, and it's now chomping away even more. So obviously Robbo's going and stuff, and Salah's going. So building towards that future, this is it now. We always knew, even when Klopp went last season, winning the league is mental. Winning that league, so we've won the league, great. Now it's time we got to rebuild, innit? And we need a squad. We don't have a squad. Like, let's
Mm.
be honest.
We don't. We don't. We are short on numbers, and it's another rebuild now, isn't it?
It
Really,
is.
it's another rebuild. So,
We've got to sit through that.
do you know what? Yeah, you're bringing me on to other points. So now it's like a rebuild. Yeah,
Mhm.
is next season bit of a write off now?
Could well be. You're looking at next season as you want to finish as high up as you can in that top four stuff, like yeah. And if you can grab a trophy in there domestically, you've not done too badly, and that's it really. And you move on to the next one because it's a young team that we've got there. So you that's what it is. But as I say, we've every season now in the last few, we lost Trent.
Mm.
Like we lost Mane in the previous. Everyone Firmino's gone. Like that old cohort is going now. And
It's
and
only
now you're looking towards these guys, isn't it? And it's like, whoa, it's not the same manager, the same kind of press is not there, which is worrying, like, isn't it? But it is what it is. We always land on our feet
yeah,
eventually. So,
because cycles come to an end, innit? So that Klopp era is finished, and it's
uh-huh.
the slot era. Now if he's staying, he's meant to build his own team, and let's see what he does if he still stay here next season
Oh Lord,
with more. Just
why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
let's see, let's see if he's still here next season and what he can do with whatever money FSG decide to give him. Do you get what I'm saying? And what he can rebuild with whoever he buys, man. I mean, we're linked to so many players. Like at the end of the season, I think on here we'll do a little rundown of who we're linked
Yes,
to and who we're getting. We will go into transfers, but we try not to do that when we're talking about games and stuff. But
fair play.
anyway, just to go back to the Fulham game, yeah,
Yes,
Isak comes on.
yes.
You know what annoys me? Like,
Mm-mm.
we don't play to this guy's strengths. Like, I've been saying it from the beginning, from when he first come in, yeah? Like, I see Gakpo got the ball and he's got the ball out wide, and we know what Gakpo's about. He wants to cut in his, but like, you got a number 9. Like,
Get
why?
in there.
Feed the 9, feed the 9. Like, I respect to Salah because he tried to feed him a couple times. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Saw that, yeah.
on the shoulder, he tried to play a through ball. Like, it didn't quite come off, but I don't mind that. But as a wide player, like, feed your front man. Come on, man. Otherwise, what's the point? And I'm seeing Isak in the left back position, blocking crosses and all kinds of isms and schisms. I'm saying, what's that about, man? Like,
Yeah.
how's Isak defending there? He's your striker. Like, I want my striker to stay up on the shoulder of the defenders, man. Like, what's going on?
The problem is it's just it's the way we play at the moment, innit? It's the way we play. It
Not
just doesn't
really.
help them guys, like, innit? Ekatike's only done as well as he has done because he kind of helped himself, if
Mm.
that
Yeah,
makes
no,
sense.
I
You know
listen.
what I'm saying?
is the guy to pick the ball up. He's kind of in the Firmino mode slightly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Make
yeah,
it work, like, but
yeah.
you've got to feed Isak, like, in that aspect as well, you know? So, yeah, we need more, but that will happen now. I think eventually, because Gakpo, I think Gakpo's on his last legs, but then again, with
I
his
think
stepdad loves him, innit? So I don't know.
I don't think Gakpo. I think Gakpo's got time to run, man. I don't think he's going anywhere.
That is
Uh,
so dead, though. To think
I-
that that's what we're working with over there like that.
mm, mm, yeah,
You know what? I don't wanna be disrespectful to Gakpo. Well, when we had Diaz, you see when you gotta fight for a position, it's
mm,
a bit different. But
yeah,
when you can kinda just walk in there, the
yeah,
man's
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I
When you
mean?
know there's no competition in it, when there's no competition, and you know,
Doesn't really
like,
matter.
yeah, 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 no,
'Cause when he was, let's be honest, he was you wouldn't have spoke people didn't speak about him how they're speaking about him now then, because he was doing stuff, like, he would score, like, man.
mm.
But, like, his hand was damn well near falling off. He had some crazy bandage going on. Man still played, bro.
I
What
don't know.
the
I
hell?
don't know what that bandage is on his hand, but
But yeah, Isak looks good. Like, he looks like he's the rehab's done well. So
yeah,
let's fingers crossed,
yeah,
because
yeah.
there's a player there.
I said it last week on the pod. I said I'm not looking to Isak for this season. Just
Mm,
to fitness, go to the World Cup, play
mm,
some minutes at the World Cup. Not too
mhm,
much. Like I said, they got Gokares there, so don't need to play him too much.
mhm.
Come back, a little bit of a preseason, and he's fit and he's firing. You know what I'm saying? No
Yeah,
excuses. So that's my hope for Isak. But I just feel like, yeah, we need to play to his strengths. If we're gonna play him, let's not use him like dropping back in and getting him
dead,
picking the ball out left and all. Let's not do that, man. That's
dead.
that's why I say if you play Ekatike and Isak up front, Ekatike can play on the left and he can
He
do all
can.
that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
Agreed.
But overall for me, that game, yeah, it's nice to have a win and get 3 points. And Chelsea got City tomorrow, so hopefully, City kind of do us a favor and it stretches that gap. But overall for me today, that game weren't great, man. Better team, we're having a different conversation right now, man.
Yeah, it was so sloppy. Even at towards the end, there was a bit where Ryan Gravenberch actually plays it back out, and they
Mm.
get a shot off, and it just whistles at the outside of that post. It doesn't hit
Well,
the
Emil
post.
Smith Rowe missed a glorious chance where he
Yeah.
and it goes
You
just
understand what I'm
wide.
saying?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
I think actually Robertson or someone manages to whip a good ball in as well, and they all kind of gaze it.
Mm,
So they had chances, and I think, to be fair, if they score,
mm.
because of how we are, the
Yeah,
mentality and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah, 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 we
they
fall
could have
apart.
got themselves a point.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
could have
yeah,
got
yeah.
themselves
We
a
fall
point.
apart. We fall apart. And I felt like we were falling apart. We were saying,
Definitely.
they're gonna score, they're gonna score. It was like there was the fear was there that they were
I was
gonna score.
shook.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But what can we do, man? What can we do? So would you say were we good or were Fulham bad?
I think Fulham were bad.
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Fulham were bad. It's been shown any team that gets at us in a game, we just fall apart. Like anyone that's happy to depress us for 5 minutes hard, boy, we just fall apart. So yeah, I think they were bad today, and we just took our chances. And we had Rio. That was the difference.
Yeah,
That was the
100%. Yeah.
difference maker.
Hey, bro, that's what can we say? That's perfect, man. Wait, hey guys, like I said, man, it's road to 500, man. Come
Come
on.
on.
Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. You know what I'm saying? Whisper in your side chick's ear, in your side man's ear. Let them know the Anfeld South boys are on the road to 500. Like, share, subscribe, follow us on the socials, man. All that good stuff, man. But, hey, Bruce, man, come on, man. Thank you for today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's
People,
all good, man. There's been people, you know who you are out there chasing me down. Don't worry, I'm on here now. Yeah, I'm on here now, and we're
like,
having it
listen,
out. Yeah,
Bruce is always about, don't worry, he's going to be popping up more and more. So, you know what I'm saying, get used
defo.
to him. You know what I'm saying? But
Peace,
now, man, we've been your boys, man. Till the next one.
love.